Okay, here I am again, just for another short live tarot. I hope you guys are having a wonderful evening, night. I don't know if it's morning where you're at. Hello. So I'm going to do a short tarot reading. This is going to be an overall energy reading for anyone that needs to hear it. I send prayers to those that I connect to, that I hope I can give you clarity and what you need to hear. And whether it's positive, negative, it's always going to come out in good advice from Spirit. Please protect me from any dark entities or energies that wants to come through in this reading and in my studio and in me. I pray that you give me a way to express dark and light. Okay. So I'm wearing this crazy jumpsuit thing. It makes me feel like, oh, somebody bought it for me. I forgot who did. I think my mom. Anyways, I'm like, okay, well, I've never worn it. This is the first time, and it's kind of funny. It's a silly thing, but my son said I looked pretty, so that's something. Anyway, enough about the romper. I apologize if I can't see your comments, but hello. I really want to work on getting a big screen so I could see comments, and I don't have the best vision. Okay, so this is not about me though. This is about healing and helping anyone out there that needs to hear something. Let's see. What can I do? Should I just go with the energies and see where it falls? Should it be about love? Should it be about spiritualness? Or should it be about what's the right thing to do? I like that one. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do the actual energies of what is of the situation. Okay, a situation reading. And I hope that this can help. Again, if it doesn't resonate with you, then it's either not meant for you, or it's for later, possible. It can also be about someone else that you're connected to, that it's meant for. Okay, so, sorry, I'm thinking. Where should I start? What do I do? Which one? I'm gonna start with dice. Okay, I'm gonna do dice. It's my way of doing numerology. Hi everybody. So I'm going to do a reading, overall energy. So this will be a short reading. Thanks for anyone who's on here, but of what is the right thing to do. But I'm going to say something about, started off with what is the situation first, so we can kind of know what the situation would be. And then if that fits for you, if you understand that, at least a little part of it, because it might be happening in the near future too. So, okay. Here we go. Okay. What is the situation first? Here. Well, I have 2, 3, 4, 5. That's good. Yeah, if I was playing dice, I'd do pretty well, or playing Farkle or something like that. A game. I miss that game. It's fun. For Yahtzee. Okay, so what I see. Okay, this can be duality. It's also trying to balance two things. It's also being two-faced. It's also like having to wear a mask, be something of your life that's this way, and then there's a way of being this way. It can also be about opportunities you have to choose or try to maintain both of them. And there is coordination and studying, and also working with others to help bring success Yeah, bring success. Make everybody have victory in a situation. That's about a home, about a celebration, about a wedding, about a masculine energy, about structure, and something that's going to stay solid. It could be about a box. Something about a box. Somebody's trying to learn and coordinate together to find victory. Finding a box. Partnership. Duality. Two people are involved. Partnership. 5. It's from competition or games, or also conflict. That trying to learn more about this or working on that. This could be video games too, okay? There can be victory. Okay. It's after conflict and change. It's after competition. And maybe there needs to be a new establishment made, or a new charity, or a new house built, you know? A new family, a new home, or a new place to make you feel home. So the situation could be about that, okay? So think of partnership too as well. This could be, you know, 2 animals as well that you have to coordinate something with. 3 is a beautiful number though. It's an angel number, and it means Trinity. It's also feminine energy. So that could be also about balancing your masculine and feminine energy, because each one of us has that in us. So even like say females, like say us women, okay, because there's they, but I guess that's not allowed anymore or something, but whatever about that. Balancing like in a woman or a man, you know, like some women can be pretty masculine, which means it's great because they can use their drive and they can use their force, but they also can use anger and pushing, and even though they might think that it's womanly like, it's actually not, you know. We're supposed to be like the crown, the head of the structure. So the intuition and the masculinity energy is really about giving structure and giving stability and making something strong to hold up for a family, you know. So maybe you have to be both and take care of a child that you love, that loves you too, and there's victory in that. There's completion with conflict and competition and things that have to change. And you're trying to teach somebody that maybe too. So that could be a situation. Now that could also be coworkers, okay, or a pet, you know, or the idea of going into a business that is working with another person, you know, to buy a home, and a feminine is involved. You need the feminine touch to have victory. So the masculine can have victory. And maybe there is a child involved with that, or a mother or father that's, or it's just trying to balance it all, you know, to have victory with that. So you can look back and see everything you've done and appreciate. I mean, that's a beautiful thing too. Knowing you did it independently. Okay, one more thing. Can you tell me about the situation for this energy that I am speaking of? What energies is the situation that I can speak of out loud to make it sense of what the ending of this reading will be about? The right thing to do. Oh, that's funny. That's kind of weird. Well, if it was the past that already happened, I think it's just time to go to bed and sleep on it, okay? Because there might have been a celebration, might be like a third party, like someone else involved emotionally to this, and it's just something that needs to be healed in the masculine energy, possibly. To take some time out to think about things, rest the thoughts, and have peace, because that will bring a new epiphany, or the new idea, or the new truth of what came out, that came from a party, celebration, a third person involved, that actually was the one who brought conflict and competition, okay? To a businessman, to a father, to someone that's authentic, actually, of masculine energy. Oh, that sounds not good. Okay, so I'm just gonna go with that. So if that makes sense, it can be all, I said so many different variations to maybe resonate with what you could see how it fits for you, because we all actually are connected to each other, but there'll be different things that we can go through. Some of us are on the same destinations or the same stars aligned, a lot of us, and we could be across the world, and we could be like best friends, and we like soul sisters would never know it until we meet, but could be doing and feeling and experiencing the same thing at the same time. It's kind of crazy. But we all are like we all do have a past that like connect, and it might not always be the same exact situation, but it could be the same type of energy, right? Okay. If that makes sense. I hope it does. So it's something to deal with. Also teaching your best friend about how to have victory in dating again. Maybe dating a new guy or something. Okay, I'm gonna find out what the right thing is to do. Let me add one more thing to this. I love these cards. I actually like pulled it out, and just for tonight especially, because I just felt like it needs to be done. These aren't even tarot or oracle. These are actually like, I got them from probably Goodwill, honestly. And I just found them fascinating, some of the words they have on them. So let's just go with that. This is going to be with the situation. Give me a little bit more ideas of the situation. This one kind of wants to look even closer. So it's kind of like teaching someone or collaborating on looking at something closer. A box. Looking at a box. Dualship, partnership. Learning about it. Trying to find a victory in it. Finding a box. I keep hearing that. Or home. Maybe someone's trying to find somebody. Maybe someone's trying to locate someone of their best friend, or their partner, or their dog, animal. Take a bigger view. Zap, kindness. May I be well. There could be some praying, or like trying to manifest, making this happen, finding this person, finding this animal. And there's no joy, because maybe that person reflected that and you missed that in that person. Notice connections. There's missing of connections. You need to start noticing the connections that are a part of it, that actually bring a lot of joy, reflect joy. Asking for help. Take a bigger view. Now, if this is about a father, okay, or a businessman, because that was underneath it all. Maybe someone feels like they've lost their masculinity, or their home, But maybe they need to look closer. That there is actually victory. And there needs to be a friend that maybe needs to reach out to reflect that joy again, that there is happiness there. Notice connections. Maybe in a party or celebration there was victory, and you know, it really brought structure, made people feel like family. Now this could be in a business, because it you know, is a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy, and it's masculine. That was connected to this. So that'd be about father, possibly too. Watch this mind like TV. Watch the mind like TV. So this could be something dealt with. And the color of orange can be your solar plexus. Yes, your solar plexus. So maybe there's thoughts about childhood memories too that are being of joy, like remembering that authenticity of who they are, and that brings out with their soulmate, their child, their best friend, and that needs to be looked closer to. Watch the mind like TV. Now, watch the mind like TV could be also, I mean, TV is not the best thing to do, but maybe you got to pay attention that what you're thinking about is what you watch on TV, and you notice the connections, that kindness. So like, it stings you though, the authenticity of communication. Like, you get it, it makes sense, and you're like, woo, oh, well, that's actually really nice. So that might be something that to look for, and don't let it make you feel like you're not being masculine enough to feel the joy of being worthy. Okay, so what is the right thing to do? This is going to be of that. What is the right thing to do? Let's use these cards. Oh, wait, I filled this one. We're going to use the angel cards. This is by John Holland. One of my favorite oracles. They're messages of spirit. I haven't used them forever. The spirit messages. John Holland is a medium, and he made these oracles. He's a fantastic medium. He can see dead people. That's kind of creepy, I know, right? But that's what mediumship can usually be. I also saw the death card too. So there's Scorpio energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. It could be about the thought of death, or it could be thought about letting something die completely so you can spend some healing time of your thoughts about who you really are, or who your father really is, or who this businessman is, or someone that you look up to, or who you want to be, or who you want in your life. Oh, see, that's so weird. A father's love just came out. Purple. This is intuition, and this is the crown color as well. Sorry, just a second. I dropped it. It's this is my, I mean, I should know how to do Reiki, but anyways, it's just my little helper here. I think maybe it's not anymore. I think maybe I think I cut it out. Dang it. Well, what I know about the purple color, and there's that yellow and orange. So feminine energy has split into what was victory of a father. And a father's love, though, just let you know that soulmate, that child, still needs you. Okay? And it says a father's love for his son or daughter never dies. The strength gained from such love is often unquantifiable, and that it can be tapped into any time for whatever reason, whether your father is still here or has passed. A father's love is one of the strongest bonds any of us will ever experience. And you know how important it is to have a father in your life I mean, this goes for a son and a daughter. Even just a representation of what a father could be for a child is super important. For women, for a child that's a girl, I would say, it's important to have a father because it will teach, and a good father, of course. I mean, you could have any father, and you have a shitty father too, but I'm saying like an authentic, practical, the person you go to, you can trust, has the best ideas, that's in line for the best for your well-being, can help you financially if you need it, but knows how to be practical about how to help you with your life, knows when, helps you grow up to feel like you're solid and that you want to look for a man just like him. I mean, that's a true good father right there. That always has your back, that never makes you feel insecure, so you have to look for a man that's not going to be healthy for you. That is important to women growing as children, as girls. And then boys need that because it balances the femininity, that if a mom is a really good mom, sometimes if she has to play both roles, it's a little difficult because she's a woman, and there is always something different about a man. Like a man is, he plays that role as the genetic of what a male is, and that is, this is what we do, son, I'm going to take you out hunting, or I'm going to teach you how to fish, or we're going to bat this, baseball, and I'm not saying that women can't do that stuff too, but it is a masculine energy. Not just that, a son needs a father to help grow up their child so they can be looked up to want to be that type of man for their wife, and also it helps them with less bullying, growing up. I mean, maybe not completely, but I'd say that a child can be a lot more confident in themselves, a boy, because they know how to bond with other boys, because children have usually a father or mother. I mean, not all of them do, but that kind of helps balance that and helps them relate to other boys, and also just know how to be tough when the tough needs to be tough, or when you need to help your mom and hold the door. I mean, I teach my son that, and I try to drive that into him, not drive it, push it, but I see it and I love it when I see it. Okay, so what the right thing is to do is to be a father, to know your father's there, know you are loved by your father, reflect on that joy that you've had, heal your heart with going out to nature and feeling close. You need to heal your heart. Maybe something needs to, the kindness will actually bring that feeling back in the heart again. It's really happy. It's healthy to be loved, and if your father has passed away, I promise you that this is a message for you, that the right thing to do is that if they are passed away, they want to let you know that they love you, and you deserve that. You did deserve that. And they still love you. And maybe you know that in your intuition, so if you feel it and hear it, then believe it. He's there. And to support you. Because the right thing to do is to trust that you need to stand your ground and take time for yourself to look within, because you're going to miss out on embracing the moments because you're only looking through one eye. You need to see more clearly about what's really going on, and that could be what a message a father wants to say. So pay attention to that. It's important to pay attention to what a businessman's trying to tell you, because he wants you to see the joy that you could have in a family or a home that you could buy, and trying to connect you. It's like noticing, trying to notice the connection. So the right thing to do is stay connected. What the fuck? I'm telling you, it's so weird. Something about TV though. I don't know if someone's on TV. someone is getting ignored because TV is on. Maybe you get a message if your father has passed away through TV. So pay attention to that. Something could be watched like The Mind in TV, and maybe you could relate to that as being like, that reminds me so much of my father, or I wish I had a father like that. You know, there's nothing wrong to pray and want something that you feel you deserve, or you feel is good for you. And I shouldn't use deserve, because deserve is an important word, but also like, how do you know you deserve it? Well, a child deserves it. A child always deserves love. I mean, you have to start somewhere in life, and when children don't be loved, literally they die inside, or they become very hard in this world, and that sucks. And it makes it even more harder for when they become adults to actually have a healthy life. That's not for everyone, but I'm just saying it's a lot. So fathers, be good to your daughters and your sons, because they want to live like you do. So that might be a message too if your father has passed away, or if your father, or you don't have a father, then know that like that's what you should be paying attention to. I feel like there's something about the computer screen too, or like a game coming through with messages to pay attention to. That could be a businessman as well. So if going away from the father part, it could be businessman. Like, you need to trust. The right thing to do is to trust, to stand your ground on what you really believe in with a businessman, because it's gonna give you victory. It actually might even help the businessman, or this man that it has practical mindset of ideas. And being friends and caring about two people, caring about each other is a good thing. And balance with the feminine and masculine, so the woman and the man, it brings a better family, or a better home, or a better like work situation that keeps it structured, keeps it strong, keeps a hold of the business to keep moving. And that's something that a man needs to think of too. If you are that businessman, you need to think of that. Like, you know, it's good to have a roof over your head or it's good to have a warm meal at night, and or that you that feminine energy is just needs to be part of it. You need to trust that standing your ground is good, but just, you know, just think about things, I guess. I kind of lost where I was saying on that. Victory and success. There's that 6 again. Victory. I keep saying that, huh? Disruption. Deception and envy. Authority. Truth. There's trust again and truth. Solitude. I see solitude a lot. Virgo energy. This could be past. And there's the 2 of Cups again. Did you see the cards fall, right? I hope you did. So you know I didn't just like make that up. And look at how many cards I have. I always like to show that, like look at these cards. I have all of these cards, right? And then I keep like connecting to 2 Cups. This is, I know it's a spiritual union, but yes, it's a spiritual union. It means 2 people feel the same way and connect with their heart. So take some time to study and for yourself and your thoughts, and read along on things about what the truth is about the world, about how you see things, because there was deception and there was disruption and there was blockages in this partnership, or this soulmate, or this child and father, mother, whatever, you know, or best friends or business partner, okay? And was trying to be of control, but there was victory from it. Or maybe someone wanted to feel proud of themselves. Maybe someone wanted that, and using authority. That can even be with cops. You know, authority could be government. It could be used, the institution, you know, military. stand your ground. There's gonna be standing grounds. Oh, if we think of a bigger picture. The father, okay, the masculine energy can be stepping in. Okay, I'm getting too much. The right thing to do is to trust, to stand your ground. I hope that happens, you know. And trying to work together, balancing the idea of feminine and masculine, or man and woman in the world. All right, that's all I have. My dryer just went off, and I said I was gonna make this short, and I love you all and bless you and have a good night. And I want to get back on here. By the way, I have a connection to doing subscribers if you do like any of my readings. And with subscribers, I do actually live that will be personal, so you can ask a question as a subscriber, only for subscribers, and I can answer it for you through tarot, through all of what I like to use to give you some insight on whatever you need to kind of hear and get clarity with. Actually, and I'm sorry, as well with subscribers, I will have some extensions of some of my zodiac sign readings I'll be doing that only subscribers can be able to open and look at. But if you don't want to do that, that's fine too. I will be still continuing on doing these, and some will be long and some will be short, and soon I want to do like a zodiac energy reading for each zodiac sign in the next few days or 2 days or something like that. Okay, all right, thank you again, bless you. Mwah. Bye.